Hello there everyone and welcome back to this vampire campaign. So, I think it's going pretty good for us. We're still in control of Mordheim. We have captured Averheim. We're pushing towards Pertingen and I think we're gonna take that. We're gonna retake Tempelhof as well. Pretty sure, since most of that force moved away. I'm not entirely sure where they went though. Oh, there they are. So for some reason they took out a good chunk of their army and moved it up there. We got this area under control, sort of. I think we're gonna go bypass the beastmen, so we're not gonna go for them because they're mostly focusing on the humans, as we can see up here, and hopefully they'll be weaken the humans enough so we can take Hurtbad later on. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and charge in over here first. Oh, we can actually hire some troops, but I think that we do that after the battle. Let's go ahead and attack in the night. Forward, my undead minions! And so, here we are, ready to take on this small settlement. I do think, just by the amount of skeletons we have, we'll be able to take out the enemy, and they moved their wizards away from this area. I think we'll just keep them like this. It looks good. And catapult is fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and start battle. Let's move up the bowman. Okay, so wow. Okay, stand then there then. And let's start firing. I think we're gonna break down the wall over there and get in that way. The wall is pretty thick with soldiers, so it would be quite difficult for us to miss the enemy. Undead soldiers, move into position. There was a few, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was in this campaign video or like this series or if it was on another. They talked a little bit about, someone asked what kind of factions I want to see in Warhammer Total War, and I think I want to see as many as possible, or as much of the world as possible. But what I think will be in is, I'm pretty sure they'll base it around the Empire. So we'll see Empire and the factions around there. Then how many other human factions, like if they add the Bretonnians, or if they add sort of the Italian, Spanish factions, border kingdoms and so on, stuff down there, not so sure, or Kislev in some form might be in. And then another faction I think that will obviously be in is Chaos as the main adversary to the humans. Then in which form they will they'll have the humans, I'm not so sure either. Like if they will split up the Empire or keep the Empire as one. So that'll be interesting to see. I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna do the magics of Warhammer for an actual Total War, and I'm sort of interested as well to see how that's nice. How they're gonna do the sort of hero system that is in normal fantasy Warhammer with the heroes and so on. How will they have something like they had in Shogun, where they have like a hero unit that is just a small amount of troops, but is really good. But you have to manage it so it doesn't get cut down by gunfire and so on. So that would be interesting to see. What else is there? Yeah, I'm sort of on the factions that I want to see is, since I collected a Dark Elf army, I want to see the Dark Elves in there. Preferably actually having their like homeland rather as in this mod where they sort of have an outpost where they send out their troops. So like they would have the thing that basically is a North American region. So that I would want to see that. Also, I would like to see the Lizardmen. That would be an interesting faction to see. I guess I'm not sure how popular they are. I don't often see people like playing the Lizardmen or like miniatures of their army and so on. But I think it's a pretty interesting faction and an interesting area to add into the game. Then also Skavens. Not sure how they would do that though, place their army. Or like place where they are situated on the map, since they sort of live underground. So maybe they will be a faction you can play multiplayer, but in single player they'll sort of be an AI, so you can't play as them. It will be interesting because since they've added in with Attila this sort of horde mode, or that you can move around and you don't have cities, and I think that will work really well for like beastmen and oh no, they're moving out. Do we have spearmen up front? Yeah, we do. So that will be interesting for like the beastman faction, or maybe a chaos invasion or stuff like that. I'm not so sure yet if I want to go ahead and buy Attila. A lot of people have said that it's a lot better than Rome, and they enjoy playing it. So I might just start that, because right now my Rome 2 with McCabe is not really working. Although McCabe is gonna get a leave from school, so we might be able to play some more. But I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to keep doing that campaign in the same sort of weekly basis. I'm not sure how many weeks we've missed. I think 3 or 4 or something. So it's like been a month since we actually had done a proper episode of that, which of course is not very good. Missing out so much. But once we're so I might just get what's it called? Get Attila and I do single thing instead on that as, I don't know, some faction. Let's just pile everything in. Forward! The troops! Charge forward! Leave none of them alive. Let's target, I don't know, let's target the towers with the last ones. Probably get some random hits through here and in onto the troops right there. Kill the living! Also, yeah, Slavonians would obviously be a cool faction to see, and also the Tomb Kings could be interesting. I wonder, there's a lot of stuff like, would they put dragons in? Because there are a lot of different types of dragons and bigger beasts like giants and stuff. How are they gonna place? How are gonna put those in the armies and so on? So a lot of interesting stuff to see. Where are you? That wall is not even broken. Where are you going? You morons. we lost quite a few bowmen, but they're only skeletons, and we've got plenty of those. These guys not gonna have a good time going through here, trying to go through this mass. It's getting into town. Kill the living! Splash. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys that are running back now that's gonna be caught in between. And as they try to run away, they're gonna get cut down so badly, trying to get through this blob of troops. I think it's time. He doesn't have the ability. I was hoping that he had the ability, but I think that's probably just for the, I guess, the inner family members or something. Let's actually bring up the general. Might help a bit. Not sure his presence will help a bit. So our force is actually surrounding that. The witch hunters are they're fighting at the same time they're firing into the melee fray. The bowmen, they're getting slaughtered. Let's see if we can turn one, have some bigger unit turn around and go into it. And we're peppering them with arrows at the same time. Kill the living! So many undead. Right now we've got enemies killed 50% roughly, and we have lost 32%. I want to get through here. Maybe we can do a charge and move these guys back a bit, and then we move these guys out of the way, because I don't think, yeah, they're not gonna win that fight. So let's have them redraw. And then we can see about charging into them. Charge! I'm hoping they put this sort of the old medieval type charge system in, because that, like, if you plan it up perfectly, they'll get that super charge. Maybe we should aim for these guys and maybe get a route here, hit them in the back, and send in the general again. It's obvious. It's going to be pretty cool to see all the different types of Warhammer units done in proper modeling, when it's not a mod like this. So it's done for an actual Total War game.
There is no escape.
Splash!
Command me, master.
Fall back! Ah, there we go. We routed the... Shut up, you bastards! Silence those humans! Their insignificant tongue! Splash! I think we got them all. There's one. Ah, there we go. We're here, we got them all. Let's end this today. Can we break through just by the sheer number of our force? Everyone, forward! They just throw themselves onto the enemy. Leave none alive! They're just hoarding straight through it, and there we go. Start killing them. And it's just a sea of evil skeletons and swords and all manners of evil things, just cutting their way through. And we did manage to break through that Zweihand unit. And now we're gonna just run straight through.
Command me, master.
And cut down everyone. There's a lot of dead horses here. Although we do have quite a few pikemen in our formation. The enemy general in a sea of undead. Even though this melee system is not, or the melee system in this is not maybe as nice looking as the one in Rome or the later Total Wars, but you have this, you have the system of you know, multiple people being able to attack the same person, rather than being this sort of constant duel as it is sort of in Shogun and the later versions of Total War, where it's this constant dueling, one against one, rather than as in here and the first world, where you can have multiple people attack the same person. So even though these knights are a lot stronger than the individual skeleton men, but when they come these many and they surround them and they just keep hitting to the point where he can't return any blows on them, they'll just cut their way through him, and they don't really stand a chance. He's sitting there very relaxed, even though there's people all around him. He's gonna fire his bloody pistol. Now he's got cut down. Our undead lord commands us to slay all enemies.
We will let none survive.
Let none survive. Destroy them all. So yeah, I might start something like that instead of the multiplayer with McCabe, and then we can do some sort of other stuff with McCabe, where we can set up another sort of campaign with McCabe, where we do maybe sort of the more the battle stuff that we did with the American Civil War or something like that. Oh, hey! Although this is a pretty shit town because it's got basically nothing except merchants. Let's go out and recruit these two. We can move them to the capital. Hard time moving into the capital all the time. There we go. Strength increased. A lot of them. Then I think, well, we'll probably move these guys over here and then switch it around. We'll have one. I'm not sure if we should take all of the. We're gonna split all of this into two armies. One's gonna go there. One's either gonna go there, or one's gonna go up here and take a crack at these guys. Or both of them. They have two wizards, so gonna hold that off for now. But that's something we probably should do. So yeah, let's go ahead and have this fight. What's actually in here? A lot of pistol stuff. I think we can break through the walls without. We're gonna do a night attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Kill the man thingies. And so, here we are for this battle. Also, remember now that the what's it called? The new Anglo-Zulu War thing has been released, and there has been the idea has been put forward that I should do another or newer version of the what's it called? Since there's a new version,
Yes, master.
people have suggested that I should go ahead and that's a lot of bloody bowmen we got right here. We have a surprising amount of humans in this army, but I recruited quite a few because we don't have that many graveyards up at in the front cities. So having to move back to the all the way back to our capital to replenish our skeletons, it's been too much really. But I'm building graveyards all over the place now, so hopefully we'll be able to replenish them. But for now, let's go into battle. I think we're gonna break the wall again, and we're gonna break it over there. This time around, they look to have quite a few men on the wall, so I think we'll be able to just send in a hailstorm of arrows on them. Oh yeah, did they have wizards? I'm not sure if they did have wizards. Oh, there goes the banner. No, he just got... Look at... If we would actually move up and these gunners would fire at us, that would be catastrophic, but as it is right now, we're just gonna cut them down. The humans are running for their lives. So anyways, I might be able to...
We are being attacked!
I'm thinking about possibly doing that, because the new textures and stuff, plus there's a new proper map for the Rorke's Drift, so you have like the historical map of Rorke's Drift, which I could do a lot of the other scenes that I didn't do. Like initially I'd planned to do when they do fire in advance and they push them out for I think one of the first times the Zulus attack. And also we could do some melee scenes inside the hospital when that's on fire and they're trying to get out of there. We could do that scene. And of course when Michael Caine jumps there on the roof. Oh, they're charging out. No, there's just one guy moving out. He wants to just stand there. A brave fellow. I'm not sure if that is the like it is the general bodyguard. They are. Let's just for safe measures, let's move some spearmen up to the front. Or let's actually move all our melee units up, just to safeguard it. Forward the troops! Ah, they are coming out. But now they are the only one the archers can aim for. Now all the archer fires are going to go for them. Ah, there's some priests of Sigmars as well. But there's only 15 of them. And then there's 4 repeater handguns, but that's still 4 too many. Oh, they're just gonna stop just in front of the line. And there we go, now they're engaged. And then the troops collide into each other. Let's break down that wall. 70%. There's still quite a few people inside, but once we get inside, we should be able to slaughter them, I think. We'll hold fire right now because I think we can just punch our way through, and then once we get into a fight there, we can then focus on shooting them down. And these guys, I think most of these guys will be cut down once we're actually charging through the gate. There's still 14 of those knights left alive. Kill them, surround them and destroy them. Move up. Let's actually split them on the spear wall formation so they can run into position quickly. Just a little bit more, then we can break through. Let's actually speed it up. Come on, break down that wall. One more shot, and then everyone will charge. There we go. Charge through! The walls are broken! And then at the same time we move up the archers. I think we'll have the undead up here, and then we move these guys up and then up onto the wall, the crossbowmen, and then they can fire from up there.
Yes, master.
Let's see, what should we fire at with the... yeah, let's fire in on these guys. Although the house is in the way, but we might get a few kills. Now we should enable the spear walls again. Oh, we might actually hit our own, so let's hold fire on this. Crossbowmen, move aside. Form a line over here. And then we're gonna have this unit actually... oh, they're running. Crossbowmen move into position over here. Oh, they're all running, I think. Not the very heavy halberdiers, but the other ones are running. Got null pikemen up there. I think we can enable these guys. Let them start firing. Load your crossbows. I said load your crossbows. Move back then, and then load your crossbows. Now then. Switch to crossbows. Fire at will. There we go, now they're gonna get it. The bloody Sigma priests. And then point blank, bitch. That guy actually survived through that hailstorm. But they won't survive for the second one. They might just splash. Oh, he didn't even notice him. The last one. Let's see, are they... they're reloading.
He will suffer, my master.
He smashed that one, but now... Dude. Okay, let's get our guys up here. So they can fire up there. Let's get the cavalry into town and right through the smallest streets and see if we can get around there. The enemy is retreating towards the center of town, so we'll have them followed. Okay, so these guys need to move up because they can't fire from there anymore. And these guys will go up as well. Run through the gate! Oh, there's still some humans here. Some halberdiers. Surprised they haven't run away yet. Some witch hunters.
Command me, master.
Empire spearmen. We don't want to go too close then.
Command me, master.
Let's actually have the general can stay over here, and then we have the secondary unit who ride all the way around. There can't be a lot of these guys left, can there? Crossbowmen, are you done with your fighting? Yes, you are, I think.
Master.
Yes, master, we are done with our fighting. Bowmen, get to your position. And now we're gonna send hailstorm at our enemy. Everyone's ready. Crossbowmen are still fighting in melee combat. Oh, they have one guy over there. One. Oh, there we go. Here, there he goes.
Archers!
Archers! Fire at will! Oh, look at this poor unit. All archer fire is gonna go down on these guys. In their back. Spread out! Save yourselves! There's simply too many arrows going down for them to be able to save themselves. And then once that's done, we'll have arrows flying in here as well. Ah, so you try to go around there, do you? Time to enable the ability. That was a failed charge. Let's redraw and try that again. Did they I think they succeeded here. Yeah, they got quite a few. Yeah, here they managed to get their charge in. So they got quite a few of them. But the general didn't. Well, we'll throw him in again. Charge them again! Let's see if they yeah, they have destroyed that unit, I think. No, there's still one guy left. Wow, there's so many arrows going for this one guy. And he hasn't died yet. And he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna watch where the arrows are coming from. We have literally like 300 to 400 people firing everything they have on this guy and he's not dying. And once again, fall back. General Fall back. Let's have one of the units drag out and capture that and hold that for the generals to come in and swipe them from the back. Great swords are falling back. Oh. Let's hold off on that a bit. Here we should be able to get a good charge in. The enemy has turned around, so we should be able to get a good charge. Enemy general is fallen. Here we go, here comes the general. The do splash. How's it going over here? Did they kill him? Yeah, they finally got him. But yeah, basically all of them are out of arrows. Kill the living! There was so many generals in this army, so we kill off like every family member they have. There goes another general. Dun dun! Splash! Great charge. Everyone forward! Just charge through and slay them.
He will summon me, master.
Charge!
Command me, master. March.
There's 4% of the enemy's force left. Fight them down! Desperate fighting to the very end. As the humans try to persist against our undead horde. I did not actually die, we just pushed him down. Let's see, can we find him? He was somewhere out here on the... There he is. There we go, now he died. There's so many generals dying. I guess this is the last guy, is the drummer boy. Got pushed down. Victory! Victory for the undead. Clear victory. We lost 350 men out of 2,000, so that's not too bad. Let's go back to the campaign. And here we are. Executing all the prisoners. There's so many generals, they're gonna fall right there. I think there were at least like 5 or 4 of them. Occupy the settlement. Trained has increased, 3+ command when fighting at night. Our land has been destroyed. This is a shit town though. How can this be... Wait, no, it wasn't actually a capital. I thought it was a capital for a second there. Let's recruit a merchant. We're building stuff. Stuff is going well. Has money going. We're actually doing minus. I think we can move these guys around now, actually. Move this army back. No. No, all of them can reach. I think it's the catapult that... Yeah. So everyone but the catapult are gonna make it back. Let's make sure that they get into town. Boom. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we saved a bit of cash there. I am recruiting merchants, am I not? Yeah, let's actually recruit both of them up here in Pöttingen. Because I can move one over there to the vineyard, and then we can have one 95 on the spices there, or whatever it is. Textiles. 95 over there. And then 500 for the vineyard. But I think this guy's... Yeah, this guy's upgraded. So... let's take a look what's going up. Going down. This is very elongated. We want to build a tower somewhere up there. Later on. So we can see what's going on. I think we can have one of the... Ooh, this guy can travel far. And how come he can travel so far? It doesn't really say, but he can travel... Jesus Christ, he can ride far. Let's build a tower up here. To keep a vigil over our land. And then you can go and command Averheim, actually. And then this guy can be moved that place. Let's move him up to a frontier town. Wait, actually, I think we need... probably should put one in Mordheim. We can probably make quite a lot of money up in Mordheim. We need to move some troops back to hold this. Oh, that worked great. Low tax. Oh. So instead of fixing one place, I fucked up 2 places. Can we move? Yeah, let's move one of these down there. There we go, now it's sort of fixed. And then we can move these guys to attack this. These guys, move them around a bit. We need to strike at this area sometime sooner or later. Wurtbad and Flensburg needs to be fall. Longsbruck. We need to move back towards getting the brass keep back, or the blood keep, or whatever it was called. Was it this one located here? I think it was located somewhere around here. We can't see it anymore for some reason. Anyways, I think, looking at the time, that this is the end of the episode, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you for the next one. Bye!